Welcome back. Thanks for watching. All right, I want to make this short video because I want to address something. Now, this is an ad that has gone pretty viral, and I don't want to put anyone down. However, that's not what I'm going to do, but I am going to address something because this is very dangerous and it's misleading a lot of people. All right, it's the only reason I'm making this video. So in this ad, which comes on in the middle of YouTube videos, there's a gentleman in military garb. He's got his flak jacket on, and he says, imagine this scenario. You are in an unfamiliar location. Many of the street lights don't work. You're in a restaurant. You come out and you're walking to your car, and then the video shows from the restaurant a dark alley. And at the end of the alley, there's a weak light with a car. You're walking to your car down this dark alley. All right. Now, if you are part of the Dragon's Forge, which is this channel, you have way too much wisdom to take this seriously, because your primal instinct and your awareness should be pinging. Your spidey senses should be pinging all over the place already before we talk about the danger. Not vetting your location, not vetting your route. So is it self-defense friendly to go to an unfamiliar location, which means you have very little information about it? Many of the street lights don't work. You see, already there's failure here. This is starting from a place of failure. The next thing that happens is, out of the shadows in the alley, a man steps out with a knife. And it shows the knife. It's like the brass knuckles with a big blade. Nasty weapon. Now the man is up in your face. No mention of how he got there from this distance coming out of the shadows, right? He's up in front of you holding a knife at your stomach. Now this is where his sale comes in. We're going to show you a technique that will double your opponent over in absolute pain, and you will be safe. Bullshit. Who's he talking to? Are you old with a cane? Are you young with a cast, or your leg is in a boot, or any other debilitating situation? Even if you're young and healthy in your prime, think about this. A giant blade like that at your stomach with a crazed, snarling drug addict, as he's described, at his mercy. Imagine that. So all the mistakes have been made to create this possibility. What's even worse than that, coming out of the place, phone, face buried in the phone. You see? All right, so we all make mistakes. Unfortunately, that's a big one that could cost you your life. However, what would happen? Let's say this is you. You went to the restaurant, you weren't expecting this. We never are when it happens, or if it happens. You go to leave. The guy shows up. You see him step out of the shadows. If your face isn't buried in your phone, you will see him because you're paying attention, right? There's no mention of that in the video. He doesn't say you come out into the alley with your eyes peeled looking left to right, which is the only way to act in that situation. Be vigilant. So what is the right answer if you see someone step out of the shadows with or without a knife? They're looking at you. Well, you start backpedaling the second you see them. Get back into that restaurant. Someone with a big knife like that, even unarmed, is not likely to come into a restaurant full of people and continue to come after you. Even if they do, you're still better off than you are in that alley with nobody but you and him. You see? So, as a martial artist with almost 4 decades of experience, I will tell you there is no technique on this earth that is going to save you at that point when someone is that close with a blade to your stomach. A drug-crazed addict. All kinds of energy, reckless energy. All this could simply be avoided by vetting. See, the mistake was in those first 4, just like I talked about. You have someone trying to sell a book. They're not going to tell you what the technique is. You're not going to see it in a video unless you pay for it. Why? You see, because it's just a pitch. Don't fall for this. All right? We become wise like dragons in the Dragon's Forge. The dragon represents wisdom. We know better. So anyone who's trying to sell you one cutting-edge technique will show you what to do in the worst situation. I saw another video with a cover of one person holding a knife to another person's throat. What to do in this situation? Physically, there's nothing you can do. I mean, you got to at least try to do something, but you're already in a terrible position. At that point, give them what they want. It's your only choice, really. That knife is right there. So just remember that. There is no end-all magic pill for a situation like that. However, our self-defense vetting plan can prevent all of that. Vet your route, vet your location, vet your company, vet your time. All right. With that being said, stay aware, stay safe. Sifu Les Clements out. Thanks for watching. Let's get the likes up.